And today I finally, after much planning, made it to the Humayun's Tomb Museum today. So let's go check what all it has to offer. And I'm walking into this underground entry to the museum. And after that, you can directly walk into the gardens of the Humayun's tomb. So I'm taking this ramp down, underground, to the museum. First, you're greeted with the entire map of the complex and some detailed models of the structures that you're going to be seeing inside the complex. It's really lovely to get yourself acquainted with all the structures in the complex before you land up on the actual site. We've not had this before, and it seems like a great idea to have this walkthrough first. Neela Gumbat, of course. This is it. Wow, I wish I had this a few decades ago when I was studying art history. This is so cool. And this is a bird's eye view, a drone shoot of the entire complex. You can stand in the center of this circular screen and get a fair idea of the entire design of the complex.
Still buried here? Yeah.
I'm standing next to the original finial that had fallen off from the tip of the dome of the Humayun's tomb. And when you come here, you'll realize it was impossible to restore it. So it was built from scratch by Aga Khan Trust for Culture, which is the AGTC. And what you'll see in the structure of the tomb is the newly built finial, which was specially made and installed. There is so much about Mughal history which seems to have been removed from history books and chapters of school NCRT books. But worry not, just come here to the museum. You'll learn so much more, and you'll also see reality in full glory of what the Mughal dynasty was about, how culturally evolved they were in terms of leadership, in terms of promoting arts, in terms of politics, and in terms of running a dynasty. This is a replica of the high drum that you see, which comes below the dome. This has been built to show the design, the pattern. Of course, it's really high up there, so you can't see it from the naked eye. So a lot of aspects of the Humayun's tomb structure, the replicas of which have been built here so that we can see it up close. Now this is a display that shows how Humayun wore different colors on different days of the week, and it's also an expression and a display of how the Mughal emperors took in and accepted several parts of Hindu tradition as well, and embraced it and made it a part of their own life. This is a replica of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia's Dargah, his grave, with the marble jali, and these were known as canopies of heaven. You see an exquisite work of mother of pearl inlay on wood. And it's really important to weigh in and take your time and look at this sample here, because when you go to the Dargah, it's impossible to see the original. It is laid and covered by layers of cloth, and also it's impossible to stand there and appreciate the artwork because there's always such a heavy footfall there. So this is where you can really appreciate the work of art and the crafts that has been done at this canopy.
And this is the first glimpse of the Humayun's tomb as you enter through one of the gateways. And it has the same impact and the same effect, no matter how many times you see it. Standing there in complete elegance of this unique sandstone structure with marble inlay.
And behind me is part of the Char Bagh with these ancient, beautiful trees. The grass, the green patch, the walkways, the fountains that have all been restored to its original glory.
And that's the new finial that you see, which has been remade, gold plated and shining up there at the tip of the dome in all its glory. And the chhatris as well, bright blue colors that you see there, which have been restored with fresh tiles, fresh glazing. It's such a pleasure to see the structure restored in this manner.
Look at the footfalls. That's how popular the place is. In the background, you see the entrance, the fountain, and a top view of the Char Bagh. And here's the 360, the Humayun's tomb right behind me. The final resting place of the Mughal emperor, along with 160 other members of their family.
And the centerpiece, as you see, is the grave of Emperor Humayun. It's surrounded by these pretty intricate jali work. And this one that you see, the reason why this jali is different from the rest, because it has the mihrab in the center, which is the direction of praying, the direction of the Qibla. And at this spot where I'm standing is where family members will sit and offer their prayers for the departed soul. And this is the outside of the jali, and you go zoom in close, you can look at the grave from inside as well. Well, I wish they cleaned up the marble since they've restored so many things.